Okay everyone, welcome to another video today. I'm Alex Povey back again, and normally it's, we like to be positive on a video and make something a bit humorous, a bit, fun and exciting. I think today's video is quite serious. What has happened over the weekend regards to a lot of our customers that we supply. The world is going crazy, and I'm sure you'll all agree with me. Some people, you might not be, you might think, oh, it'll all be blown over with. Some people are panicking. Some people are losing loved ones. And this is a global epidemic. I have a crisis management system in place, which is good, but I've been reading through it and it doesn't, it's more for flood defence and, if there's an earthquake or something, or, something, detrimental to the area, to the impact of the business with the supply and everything, down that sort of route. So, this is an epidemic. This is a global epidemic. And over the weekend, a lot of my customers, I have seen them starting to work together. The supermarkets, they've had to come together to make sure that there's a supply and demand, in place. They've had to limit some products, not my products, but other products. And, how far do we go with this? I had to come into work this morning at around 3:30, because my customers have sold out as a consequence of people either panic buying, or whatever they call it. It feels like Christmas. It feels like Christmas times 20. Now, you might be a supplier of a product, or, you might work in an industry or a sector that's, I think we're all being affected by this in some way, shape or form. Now, I don't agree with the people who are capitalising on the crisis management, selling hand sanitizer for £10. Yes, it was funny at the start, but I think actually it's getting more serious now. The government have called on JCB, which is just down the road from us, to ask with the help of ventilators for hospitals. And reports are coming out that 4 in 5 people will be affected with this. Is it scaremongering? Is it fake news? We don't know. And there's a lot of speculations when I speak to a lot of my customers and people out there. How did it all start? Where did it all come from? Etc. I know we could be here for weeks. Am I worried? I think I'm worried for the people who are worried. I don't see a problem with keeping up supply of my product in the shops, keeping all the customers happy. But like I just said, it feels like Christmas. But at Christmas, we're all working towards that date and that time and that shut-off period for Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and we know it's going to come. We don't feel like we know when it's going to come. And we just have to look at what's going on in Spain and in Italy. If we're all forced to close, how are we going to get the food out there? Are bakeries like myself or shops still allowed to open? Will it be the pubs and the restaurants that are shut? How do I pay my staff if I'm not allowed to come and make products? All this is, it's all things to think about. And, obviously I'm trying to work with my customers the best I can to keep that supply up. We've had to increase shifts, nearly 50% across this week, just so we can make sure that supply and demand is there. And, I just want to give you guys, what do you guys think about all this? Is it just a big I don't know. Is it? I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave us a comment. Let me know. Am I right? I'm just telling it from my point of view of what I see, and what's going on with my customers, because they're obviously trying to keep keep things on sale. And you go to the supermarket, you've got empty shelves. People are wiping out tins of beans and everything else, and all the essentials. What are we working for? I mean, I am a bit speechless really about what's going on, because it feels like someone's going to just press a button at any given moment, at any time. And I was a bit dubious. Do I make a video on this, or do I not? I don't know. And I thought, no, let's just do it. So today is March the 16th, 2020, and it could get worse over the next 2 weeks. It could get better. Who knows? But we've got countries on lockdown. More countries are going on lockdown. They're cancelling events. This week I've had to cancel all my most of what I've got going on, to focus on my customers and giving them what they need at this moment of time. Over the weekend I've had to just work with suppliers and make sure that we've got enough reserves and enough stock levels. And I and my staff will do our utmost to serve our customers as we can. We have noticed a big increase over the weekend of online sales, preferably people across the country stocking up. So I do advise that's probably one good option if you can't get out or struggling to get out. The online delivery service is there, and I would probably urge people to use that more than going to the shops if they are self-isolating. And so that's sort of where I'm coming from this crisis epidemic at the moment. I'll try to keep you guys informed the best I can on social media, and it's a sad time, very worrying, and I'll keep you updated. And I'd like to thank you to all the new subscribers we've got on the channel, and I will see you very, very soon, hopefully.